Hello, I know what you're thinking. How does he get to go to these amazing places? Well, it's not been easy. And I must admit, I'm very on a Saturday, working on a Saturday when I've got a seat over there to sit on with a fabulous view. Um, it's tough, it is hard, but I'm going to crack through this because it's a really exciting video. There's a lot of information I'm going to give here regarding the advantages to our property sellers and any property owner, advantages in using our system. So I'm going to run through them. There's quite a few. So let's crack on with the first one. So our customers have the ability to sell at the push of a button. So our customers can be on Rightmove within an hour. So that nobody else can do that. So we've set up structured our system, our way of doing things to enable our property sellers to sell at a push of a button and be on Rightmove within an hour. So fabulous. There's one. Um, Also, just to note the difference between an estate agent doing the same as us. So let's just go into that actually. And this is the second advantage actually. So an estate agent, and they do this, they do have people with their brochures all prepared and ready to go to market, much the same as us. But one big difference that we have over estate agents, which would maybe try and mimic what we're trying to do, is that our website is dedicated to finding buyers before our sellers go to market. So, having a dedicated website that is purely there to encourage buyers to make request viewings, to make offers, no one is doing that. No one is able to do that because actually it's a very complex website to set up and initiate and and have the ability to do that. Prepmoves, with its ingenious website, has that ability. So really that property information and everything that we're piecing together is structured over 2 years of research to enable us to offer what we're saying is basically be able to sell at a push of a button, be on Rightmove in an hour, all these advantages that I'm going through. No other estate agent will be able to mimic it. They need a dedicated website to do that. So that just to ease the or repress any ideas that people should just instruct an estate agent to prepare their property for market. It won't work. It needs a website behind it that is dedicated to promoting your property before you go to market. So moving on to number three, we enable our sellers when they come to market, but just before they go to market, to save on estate agent fees. And there's several different ways that they can save. Firstly, immediate release to market fees, which are given by estate agents, heavily discounted because they know that when somebody presses that button for an immediate release, all that information is sent to them. They don't have to do, the estate agent don't have to do any of the legwork regarding gathering the information, taking the picture, executing a brochure. All of that information, the video, high-res video, all that information is there and passed to them. So a huge amount of time saving. One of the reasons why we're confident that we can save our sellers estate agent fees is because of that. Secondly, we have a secret seller that our property sellers can initiate at any time. And I have said this, it's stated in another video, but basically they can send out to estate agents asking for them to give their best offers of agency fees and term lengths, and the estate agent will have a doctored brochure for them to assess the situation and be able to give genuine offers to our sellers. Also, another opportunity is estate agents will advertise on our site, and they will advertise offers to encourage buyers. Our site will be the pinnacle for advertising for estate agents, solicitors and mortgage advisors. They will want desperately to advertise because they will be able to target their true audience, their required audience. So, we'll obviously get revenue from that, from the adverts, but not only that, it will follow on to our sellers, that they'll get some great offers as well. So, our sellers basically will have many opportunities by joining us to get reduced estate agent fees. Huge one is, I've said this a number of times, but being able to offer quickly on a property that you've just seen is extraordinary in the industry. So effectively, our property sellers can release their property to market, and within 1 hour releasing that property market, if they've got verified buyers, be able to offer on another property. It's not done in the industry. It's only viable with Prepmove's system and website. It's only attainable because we're super quick at communicating. We're super advanced. We're ahead of the game. We're bringing the property industry back in, well, bringing it into the 21st century. And we are the leaders in doing that. So our property sellers have a huge advantage over anybody who doesn't use our services, because they can literally swan out, no pressure, see a property, not even on the market, decide, right, we'll release it. They can even do it on their phone, release, be on the market in an hour, and be able to offer on that property they've just seen. And if they've got, like I say, verified offers, they could actually have that property off the market, the one they've offered on, that day. Unheard of. It has been said it can never be done. It will be done with Prepmove. So huge advantage there. Obviously, other advantages is being able to receive offers. I mean, it's one of the paramount reasons for setting up the website and encouraging buyers that estate agents can't do, is that we can receive offers and verify them in advance. So we even before our sellers are on the market, we can get those offers verified from buyers very interested in buying their property. So that's a wonderful, exceptional ability for a company to offer a property seller. Also viewings, we will get viewing requests in advance. So that's another huge advantage for our property sellers. Another huge one and really beneficial, and I think a lot of property owners will like this, is that we don't want our property owners being stressed or being harassed until they decide to sell. So we can keep their property identity private. Keep our client's property address and their own contact details private, while we're still advertising, while we're getting offers, while we're getting viewing requests. Again, no one else can do that. It's only because of our ingenious setup with our website that our property sellers can do that. We will have a facility for also, which is another advantage, is for buyers to message sellers. And we would like to encourage our sellers that might sit and, let's just go through that. I mean, imagine for a second you're buying, we've come around, we've got all your details, you put it on, you've got no stress, you're not on the market, but we've got buyers looking at your property information. Suddenly you get an email from us and say, you've just had a viewing request. An hour later, you've had another viewing request from Michael, and he's not on the market yet, but he's just organising his mortgage funds or something. Then another email, a couple of hours or the next day maybe, you've received an offer. We verified it. It's a couple in a chain of two, Michael, Derek and Claire, and they're in a chain of two, and they've got an offer that they want to put, and we have actually verified it. All of a sudden, our client is should get quite excited, and maybe even if they didn't think that they were going to sell so quickly, they might start considering selling. So another great advantage with having our ability to have offers and viewing requests, and also the property you know, being private while we're doing that. Messages, yes, obviously we covered that. Market trends, that's another really great way for our sellers. When they log into their page, they will have the ability to look at all the market trends, the stats, the page views. We want our estate agents actually on the ground picking up information locally, street by street, you know, what is performing well, and we'll feed that back to our sellers. So there'll be a page dedicated for stats and market trends. Another great informative information for our sellers. And again, that moves on to our having been informed before putting the property on the market, before buying. You know, with Prepmove, our sellers are much more well informed before going to market, to the point of being able to capitalize financially as well on selling their property. Because, you know, our agent might see an area where there's a lack of properties and that our clients on there, and they could make 10, 20,000 pounds more simply because nobody else is on the market in that street. So, you know, being informed, another advantage with Prepmove. Obviously, I have covered it. You know, verified proof of funds is something that we do, and that will be a great advantage to our buyers that are sat waiting, considering to go to market. We will do all of that. Again, a similar sort of, as I said before, you know, being able to sell when the demand is there. So, you know, but our property sellers will be informed of prices rising. If they've been on with us for a few months, we'll be able to sort of monitor the situation and say, look, the prices are actually increasing now. We think we're at the peak. You know, it could be a good time to sell. You know, just keeping them informed of any changes in the market. Also, our information about estate agents, obviously being able to read reviews, feedbacks, history of the estate agents, we'll have all that information and they can go through that in their own leisure. So lots of information for them to go through. Also, we feel our sellers are the least stressed property sellers that would ever come to market. I know we're taking away from them all that stress. We're saying, sit back, relax. We've done everything. We've collected your brochure. We've collected all the information we need. You can relax now, and just when you decide that you want to sell, put your property on the market, press one button, it's there. When you want, we'll update you with viewings and buyers requests and offers, and you can sit back, and if you decide that you want to release, press a button, release, go out, shop for a property, know that you can actually buy that property, and just, you know, we take a lot of the stress out of it because of this unique way of selling. So just some of the advantage there. I think I lost one of my lights when I was filming through this, so I got a bit distracted there. Sorry about that, because I think I went off on a tangent as well. But there we go. That's filming, live filming for you, and not having a script. I hope everybody's well, and hopefully we can all get back to some normality of having holidays and enjoying the sun like that. So I thought I'd just put this image up just to lighten it up a bit more. Be well, everyone, and I'll bring out another video soon. Many thanks. Bye-bye.